first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. The Nets have a battle ahead. Can they even the series at 2 games apiece? They know they can win, and now must rise to the occasion with millions of fans looking on as they square off against the New York Knicks. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
It's Game 4 of the Eastern Conference quarterfinals. Glad you could join us today. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Randall and Robinson hold down the post for him. Miles McBride out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the 3. And for the Nets, we've got Cam Thomas. Barrett is out there with T.J. Warren. Then there's Spencer Dinwiddie. And it's Sharp in at the 5. Taking a look at Brooklyn, Greg, no doubt this is a defining moment for him, trying to even things up after 4 games. But if they lose this one, they'll be facing elimination on the road, and that would be dire.
Yeah, and that's why I expect tonight's crowd to be out of its collective mind. The fans in this city love this team. They feel a very close bond with these players. They're the 6th man that has to provide that energy if this series is to be knotted up.
I think you've nailed it.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vertical.
Bounce pass from Randall. Brunson with a clean look. The rebound by Sharp.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Nails the baby hook.
And you know what? He doesn't mind getting his hands dirty when it comes to really fighting on the backboard.
Not only fighting on the boards, he's converting, and not just on the putback. It's been a great start for him.
On deep, Brunson. Brunson with another miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Dinwiddie. Again, the Nets for 2.
And in tight, Dinwiddie's got a good sense of how to be effective. Whether it's with the power or finesse, he can find a way to beat his man.
Back to Brunson. Bridges outside. 6 to shoot. Robinson a screen on Barrett. For 3, Bridges hits it from 3-point range.
And that's a shot Bridges needs to just keep sinking. You can see his confidence growing.
Barrett the pass to Thomas. Now here's Sharp. Barrett with a screen on Robinson. Near the 3-point line, it's Thomas. Can't nail the jumper.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Pass to Randall. Randall is doubled. Deflects the pass. Here's Bridges. Hands the 12-footer. Bridges has got 5 points so far.
Well, if the defense is going to give Bridges a lot of looks like this, he's got to continue to knock him down.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Make some noise for your Brooklyn Nets.
First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And Brunson throws it down.
And Jalen Brunson doing it now at both ends.
Nets trail by 4. Outside Warren. Pass to Thomas. Can they get it? A putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
It's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Down low and stolen by Sharp. And here's the fast break. Barrett leading the way. And Barrett slams it in.
Barrett's instincts on the move and on the fast break are something that this offense will benefit from.
New York's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Pass to Brunson. Got a piece of it.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track. Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
One tough customer. Bridges fighting for the basket in close.
Here's Dinwiddie. Outside Warren. It's Barrett on the wing. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. They won their last game. That was Thursday night.
And you know what? Sometimes it's hard to say whether or not defensively you were on your game. But bottom line is their opponent didn't shoot it well. And you got to take some of the credit from the defensive standpoint.
No question they deserve some credit, but they were really helped out by what was a very shaky performance on the other side. Nobody on that squad had a night they want to remember.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
2 shots.
The free throw drops for Sharp. Brooklyn making some changes. Cameron Johnson's checked in for T.J. Warren. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Thomas. And Simmons subbed in for Dinwiddie. And he makes the first but misses the second. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the New York Knicks. Trying to get open is Hartenstein. Randall with the bucket.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
1:27 left in the first. Here's Barrett. Good on the 13-footer.
And Barrett's a creative player, a guard who can thrive in pick-and-roll sets.
Hartenstein up top. Quickly against Melton. Now, here's Quickly. Tight defense on him. Shot clock at 3. From past the arc. Shot by Grimes. No good. The Nets have gone 7 of 11 for the field to begin the game. Barrett setting a pick for Johnson. Onside Barrett. That's in coming off an assist from Johnson. Barrett's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
First trip to the line for him here. And he can't get the first one.
And Randall just continuing to fight out there, whether you're looking at his career or any individual game. This guy just doesn't back down.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Trendon Watford comes in for Sharp, and Thomas subbed in for Barrett. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for New York. He hits the second from the line. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first. Thomas feeling it out a bit. Lets it go from 11. That one, no good. Tie game in Brooklyn. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Nets, what do you guys think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Hey, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
And the Nets with possession. Watford out there with Simmons. Then it's Johnson. Then it's Thomas. And it's Melton in at the point guard position. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Thomas, no good. New York shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. He gets that one.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Melton passes to Watford. Quickly against Thomas. Over quickly. There it is. His second make of the game. He's missed 5.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
On the wing quickly. Thomas covering. New York moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. And it's quickly in the corner. And it's good. The time running down on the shot clock. Quickly's got 4 this quarter.
Well, patience from Quickly, if that's not an oxymoron, I don't know what is. It's all the time he needed.
And Simmons gets to Thomas. Back to Simmons. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Thomas got his 3rd assist on the night.
And the closer Simmons gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes. I love watching him in attack.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Hartenstein with the screen on Melton. Brunson outside. Just 5 on the clock. Off target on the 15-footer. The Nets have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Melton with the ball. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Johnson. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Brunson up top. He's guarded by Melton. Here's Quickly. And he overshot that one, missing. Nets shooting about 59% from the floor offensively. They've been running without a hitch.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Going to the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
No good from Simmons. For New York, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter.
Might have been a little force from Brunson, but he gets in there to get the foul.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Knicks.
Oh, man, how about the mid-range jumper from these guys? It's on tonight, a huge part of their offense so far.
Well, the attack can come from a lot of ways, either execution or by just getting on the bounce and driving it in, and that's where they've been very effective tonight.
And he makes the first.
Well, the lefty, listed at 6'1", Jalen Brunson, is a bit of a different matchup. He's just so physical, and he can play on and off the ball. Dare I call it funky?
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Sharp's checked in for Ben Simmons. T.J. Warren comes in for Trendon Watford. R.J. Barrett's checked in for Johnson. And Dinwiddie subbed in for DeAnthony Melton. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Randall against Warren. Here's Barrett. Oh, and the jam by Barrett.
And how about R.J. getting a little bit fancy with that one as he flushes it home.
The Knicks with the lead. Bridges outside. Brunson scanning the floor. Here's Randall. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Randall's got 5 now.
Yeah, Randall does a good job. His frame alone helps to create some space. Just with a little pivot there, able to find a way to score.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
You know what time it is. It's time for team.
Johnson's checked in for Brooklyn. Nets trail by 4. Dinwiddie, the bounce pass. Sharp finds Thomas. Dinwiddie against Brunson. Dinwiddie's shot is off. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Oh, muscling it in. Brunson.
And those are 2 points earned by Jalen Brunson.
Here's Johnson. A shot off that time. Randall with some nice D. Lobbed up there for Robinson. And the dunk by Robinson.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
Yeah, that's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Here's Dinwiddie, and he uses the glass on the layup. Dinwiddie's got 6.
I like that pass from Barrett, willing to do what's best for the team.
The Knicks leading by 6. We've got a chance to check up on T.J. Warren's status. David.
Hey, guys, the head athletic trainer for the Nets was able to update me on the situation. Well, guys, it could have been much worse. It's a shoulder bruise, and it's aching a bit by the looks of things. And we couldn't have a worse time for this injury, Kevin, especially as the last games of the season are approaching.
Thank you, David. Hopefully, we'll see him very soon. Johnson, wide open. He fires. It's good on the putback. Now, just a 4-point New York lead.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about.
It's time for the dance stand. Oh, you know how this goes. You get on the big screen if you see it your mama gave you. You're on the big screen. Careful what you look for. You gotta dance like everyone's watching, dude. Like everyone's watching. Keep on dancing.
T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Thomas. And New York with a change here, too. Quickly's checked in.
Substitutions on the court.
Left now here in the second. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's where Quickly wanted to go inside and create some kind of contact.
The Knicks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First free throw is good.
You get Quickly out there, and he's a bit of a rascal, right? Offensively, he can score inside, he scores outside. He just causes some problems out there.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Outside Warren. Pass to Sharp. And here's Barrett. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Now, one of the keys to Barrett's game is he's got to play tough.
Quickly the pass to Randall. Here's Bridges. Robinson a screen on Warren. And the Knicks miss again.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Clock at 4. And here's Quickly for 3. Randall from outside. And the Knicks miss again. And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Brooklyn making some changes. Simmons checked in for Sharp. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Johnson. Nets trail by 4. Now here's Melton. No scoring in this one. Pass to Barrett. Bridges with some nice defense. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Knicks lead by 4. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. Here with Tom Thibodeau. Coach, what has gone well for your team in the first half?
Started making plays, play unselfishly, force the defense to shift, attack, get downhill, then make a play.
Your guys followed the instructions to the letter. Thanks, Coach. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
First half of this postseason contest, and it hasn't been a great game so far for the Brooklyn Nets.
You know, I love what they're doing, being patient on offense, getting high percentage looks, keep feeding the beast.
Yeah, some of it's approach, but a lot of it is they have great interior scorers.
Looking at how the Nets are doing in this series. Game 4 is always important, but does this game mean a little more to them, Shea?
No doubt, Ernie. If they lose this series, is finito, done. They're not coming back from 3-1.
Hey, I have to agree with the big fella. Another loss, better get the fishing gear ready.
Ooh, high stakes. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. Nice game. Great performance by R.J. Barrett.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Dinwiddie with the ball, bringing it up now for the Brooklyn Nets. 4-point game. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge for an update on Day'Ron Sharpe. David?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Nets let me know the status. He told me it's a sprained ankle. Of course, those can be tricky, but he's not letting it slow him down out there, and he's going to give it a shot. Kevin?
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. The forward spots, it's Bridges and Randall. Jalen Brunson out there with Miles McBride. And it's Robinson in at the 5 spot. Sharpe, the pass to Warren. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Robinson a screen on Barrett. Bridges for 3. Dinwiddie with the rebound. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Pass to Warren. Back to Dinwiddie. Off target from outside. New York's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And Randall throws it down.
Randall getting up there, explosive vertically on that play with great timing.
Onside Barrett. Now here's Warren. Five on the clock. Knicks with the rebound.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Oh, unselfish play from Bridges, continuing to grow as a leader with plays like that.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. He wants to talk to his guys. Here's Barrett. He's got 13. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Pass to Warren. Sharp with a screen on Randall. And the wide open shot from Warren sinks the triple. Warren's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Brunson the pass to Randall. Back to Brunson. Good! Brunson gets through the contact.
Brunson, one of those players that's just not going to be denied, determined to convert inside, and he does.
Pass to Sharp. And here is Warren. In the corner, it's Dinwiddie. Clock at 6. Shoots over Brunson. It'll go, and the Knick lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Dinwiddie.
And great decision from Dinwiddie there. Looking comfortable and confident in these pick and roll situations.
Yep, that one goes.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Pass to Barrett. Unloads from 9. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 4th rebound in this one. McBride passes to Brunson. New York moving the ball around. Here's Randall. No good from 11 feet. Nets trail by 4. And here's Barrett. He's got 13. And the layup's good off the glass. Barrett's got 15 points.
Well, this is R.J. Barrett having himself a big-time game. He's beating the defense in so many ways right now.
Mr. Randall lets it go with a 3. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Dinwiddie outside. Sharp sets the pick for Dinwiddie. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Up top, Randall. He's covered by Warren. Randall outside. Randall can't get that one to fall.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Back to Barrett. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
So good at keeping the defense off balance at his size. Barrett pretty good with the ball in his hands.
The first free throw is good.
You can see the focus here from R.J. Barrett. He brings a subtle intensity to his game on both ends of the floor.
A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Trendon Watford's checked in for Sharp. Johnson comes in for Warren. D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for Thomas. And it's Ben Simmons in for Spencer Dinwiddie. And so Barrett nails both of them. There's 1:26 left in the third quarter of the game. Quickly the pass to Randall. And no good that time. Great D that time from Johnson. On the wing, Melton. He has yet to score. Simmons against Quickly. From deep, Johnson gets the three-pointer to fall. And it's all knotted up.
It's what makes Johnson so difficult to guard. He's got that quick trigger.
Quickly up top, and by Simmons. Pass to Hartenstein. Hartenstein with the screen on Simmons. And that one's good.
Quickly, competitive, and responds with a 3 of his own.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Now, here's Barrett. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Barrett's got 10 points in just the second half. Here's Quickly. Lays it up off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 2.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. New York ahead, leading by just 2. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And we're with you again as our round 1 coverage continues. We've got DeAnthony Melton. Watford out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Johnson, and it's Thomas in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the Nets 5.
And aren't we here with Brunson? This is what we expect from him, crafty and efficient.
Now Johnson. Pass to Watford. Near the 3-point line, it's Thomas. That shot missing. The Knicks leading by 4. Here's Quickly. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
From deep, Johnson. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Brunson. Rebounded by the Nets. Johnson, the pass to Simmons. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Here's Brunson in for his 7th make in 14 tries.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
And Simmons kicks to Thomas. Pass to Watford. Back to Thomas. The 10-footer. And it's Grimes with the rebound. New York leading by 8. Quickly the pass to Brunson. New York moving it around. Top of the key, Hartenstein. Here's Quickly. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Nets have gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Pass to Simmons. And they double up Simmons. Shot clock at 6. In the corner, it's Melton. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And Simmons kicks to Thomas. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists now in this one. For New York, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. A 3 from Quickly. Brooklyn with the rebound. Simmons looking around. Pass to Johnson. Back to Simmons. And they double up Simmons. Thomas passes to Watford. Off target with his 3. New York leading by 5. Toppin sets a screen for Quickly. New York, no good that time either.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call a timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. the Nets. Aaron Sharp, he's checked in for Simmons. T.J. Warren comes in for Trendon Watford. Barrett's checked in for Johnson. And Spencer Dinwiddie subbed in for DeAnthony Melton. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. He told him he liked the way they were working, but he said we have to really get after it. All we need is a couple of stops. Keep your focus. We'll see if they can close it out. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Randall with the bucket.
Well, Randall keeping you honest here. Not a knockdown shooter from that range, but is showing more and more that he's capable of doing just so.
Warren, a screen on Brunson. Pass to Barrett. Takes the three. Hits the three-point bomb. Barrett's got 23 points.
R.J. Barrett wanting the ball and coming through. That was critical.
Randall is doubled. Out to Bridges. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Dinwiddie passes to Barrett. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for New York. Giving up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Nets trail by 3. Dinwiddie outside. That's good from Thomas on the assist by Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists now in this one. And that's a foul called on T.J. Warren. That's his first foul. Brunson finds Bridges. Up top, Randall lets it go. And the Knicks miss again. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Dinwiddie outside. Back to Barrett to take the lead. The Knicks pull it in. Randall's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And Randall throws it down.
This is who you go to in the clutch. Randall stepping up big time.
Now here's Thomas, defended by McBride.
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
It drops.
Oh, huge moment from J.B. Brunson knocking it down.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Here's Thomas. Julius Randle with the rebound. Beyond the arc. Drills it from outside. And now a 6-point Knicks lead.
Well, that's awareness there from Randle. He keeps an eye out for his open teammate.
Here's Thomas. It falls. And now they trail by just 4.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
And an intentional foul right there. It's the first, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Some padding here on the free throw line. Some good work.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now.
Let's see those moves. Come on. Somebody doesn't have ready. Keep it going. Let's go.
Here's Thomas. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. The shot, no good. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Shoot 2.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. I'm just not sure they have the time to pull this one off.
No doubt the clock is their biggest enemy right now. It just about take a magic trick for them to find the points they need.
So it's New York picking up the win. And now they're sitting on a commanding 3-1 lead. They've grabbed this series by the throat, Greg.
And Kevin, I don't think they're going to let it go. You could see the determination they had tonight. They don't want to drag this series out. They want to get this thing over with.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Kevin, with Julius Randle. And Julius, you get it done at multiple ends. Where does your focus been in terms of approach?
Just taking what the defense gives me. I'm a lot more patient, let the game come to me. Don't really try to force things as much. Sometimes I get out of character, but just try my hardest to let the game come to me the most.
Well, you were a big part of the win tonight, Julius. Thanks for your time. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks so much, David. And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. And now, our player of the game, Jalen Brunson.